Bystander effect versus moral conviction. Have you ever witnessed someone in need and hesitated to help because others were around? This hesitation can be explained by the bystander effect. The bystander effect is a social psychological phenomenon where people are less likely to help someone in distress when there are others present. This happens because individuals often assume that someone else will step in, leading to a diffusion of responsibility. The more bystanders there are, the less likely anyone is to act, even when help is urgently needed. This raises important ethical questions about our moral responsibilities to one another. Now, let's contrast this with moral conviction. Moral conviction is when someone holds a strong belief about what is right or wrong. This belief can motivate individuals to act according to their principles, even in challenging situations. When someone feels a strong moral conviction, they are more likely to intervene and help others, regardless of the social context or potential risks involved. This internal drive can push people to act when the bystander effect might otherwise lead to inaction. The relationship between the bystander effect and moral conviction highlights a significant challenge in moral psychology. The bystander effect shows how social influences can inhibit our moral actions, while moral conviction represents the force that can overcome these barriers. Individuals who possess strong moral convictions are more likely to notice emergencies, interpret them as needing help, and take personal responsibility to act. Understanding how these two concepts interact involves recognizing the steps in helping behavior. First, a person must notice the event. Next, they must interpret it as an emergency. Then, they must assume responsibility, know how to help, and finally decide to act. The bystander effect can disrupt these steps through diffusion of responsibility and fear of social judgment. In contrast, moral conviction strengthens these steps by providing clear motivation to act. Promoting moral conviction can help reduce the bystander effect. When people view helping others as a personal moral obligation, they are more likely to take action. Training, awareness campaigns, and ethical education can encourage this mindset. By fostering moral conviction, we can empower individuals to respond decisively in emergencies and ethical dilemmas despite social pressures. In essence, the bystander effect illustrates how social dynamics can undermine our sense of moral responsibility. Meanwhile, moral conviction embodies the ethical resolve that encourages us to act. By cultivating moral conviction, we can inspire more people to become active helpers rather than passive observers when others are in need.